And that's got to be the worst trade still.
What? What? I didn't throw the ball from the end zone. Oh, he held in the end zone? Oh my god, what a dipshit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you can't put the ball out of bounds. God, I'm stupid. My whole team is stupid. It was a punt off, in all fairness.
Oh, does it give you a penalty if you kick it out of bounds?
Allegedly.
Well, no, it's a safety punt. There's a difference.
Yeah, actually, he probably would have gotten the ball at a better spot than the 30, so... Ha! Fuck you. That's what you get. Damn right I do. I'm just really fucking bad at cheating, because I can't even cheat to win.
I'll take that as a compliment. X-Dog said, nice usering. I tested you twice and failed. I don't think it was really nice usering. I think he just threw it right to me. Both of them he did. He threw it to me on both. Who?
Your time in GGFL has come to an end. Thanks for playing. Do not collect $200 when you leave. Oh, you fucker.
Oh. Did you read the commission chat?
Yep.
Darth?
I did.
No. Solar just answered us. Or he answered us a long time ago. 9:54 and 10:09. I was too busy losing to X-Dog. Well, I didn't lose as bad as I thought I was going to.
No. You made it interesting in the very end. And your boy got Jukebox.
Hell yeah, that's going to be beautiful. Jukebox is overpowered. I've watched Melvin Gordon too many times to not want Jukebox. Leapfrog, I could have done without, but I might try hurdling someone now.
Oh, really? We're going for 2 here, huh? Not feeling pretty comfortable with that 12-point lead in the 4th?
I honestly expected tougher run D from X-Dog.
I don't know what plays to call anymore. Nothing I call is open.
Sin, next time you play X-Dog, stay behind your blockers for a moment and let him run Bush out of the play, because that's what he does. Oh, God.
Okay.
Like, he either runs him out of the play or he runs him into your blocker for you.
Lineman tripped me up, damn it.
I always have a problem in your league with people joining my lobby for games, Mac. Either they don't want to or they say they don't get the invite. I don't understand why. Is KP still in here? What formation were you running over and over that...
Oh my fucking fuck.
In the same week,
Are
bro?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium.
All right, well...
Oh my gosh.
You understand the bitching, right? So just... I guess don't do that again, KP, you asshole.
As their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets.
Finally. Good. You owe me for
And
last
they'll
play,
carry
bitch.
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I mean, we know it's an excuse, so it is what it is.
Damn right. I thought Mariota wants to be a fucking McAsshole about this.
They'll run on first down. Walker. And from the 25, they work this to
Oh,
the
this is one of
29.
those guys. Play these in fucking mud.
There. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet.
This beast guy.
In good position on second down.
The run got 4.
Pinch
Now
the
they
D
go
line.
second
Bring the
6.
linebackers up into the A gaps.
Offensive touchdown.
Now a handoff
It's
here to the
possible.
running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Oh, wow, that was a horrible kickoff. They didn't bounce. Like, I'm not legally required to answer that question.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
53 is the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 10.
You gotta make her enforcers.
Back to throw. And he locates Walker, complete. And they get him down, but not
Hell yeah.
across the 40-yard line.
This fucking running back's routes are crisp. My God, that was pretty.
Start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now.
Yeah, I know
Getting
you
into
do,
the
buddy.
groove of
You
the
gotta
regular
start fucking
season,
sharing
that's a
next
great
week.
way to
Like,
get
seriously.
started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
No, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking the beat was actually pretty dope too.
2nd and 11.
Oh, it was?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
I would have never known.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Hey, Wahoo! 55, Mike 55.
Why you always lying?
Mike 55.
They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked
Oh, wow,
up
that
near
guy's
the
wide open.
42.
Oh, wow, that's a horrible throw.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know
I'm not gonna have fun playing this guy.
Down at this moment, but there's got to be some
what is
veteran
Madden fun?
somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Bell running on first down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Yep.
They'll try the right side with Bell. Sharp
Oh,
there
we're
with
just
his feet. Gets
we're just
him
gonna
around.
keep
Stretch.
Actually, fuck it.
That's what it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be that.
Get him to 3rd and 4.
I know someone asked how he got 4,000 yards in a season. Jets guy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing him right now.
Oh, he just broke his fucking arm.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check, check.
Bye, Billy. Hope you find your
Now
dad.
Darnold.
Kill. Turn up. Slam.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Hi,
From
Billy.
19 yards away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening
Oh,
drive.
you lucky motherfucker. I about laid his ass out. Holy shit balls.
Take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize.
Josh Allen about
and so
died.
hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Somebody
Didn't full fucking Ramsey, though, did he?
Somebody changed Kendrick Bourne's Wikipedia page. It says he was born with a genetic condition that causes his hands to be coated in butter 24/7.
They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again
That
here,
upsets
first
me.
and 10.
Of course, you're gonna drop it. Come on.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard
I can't stand this fucking when people play defense like this. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Because you can't run the ball against them because nobody will block their user.
So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the
No, your linemen are covered by the D line and the outside linebackers.
Just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's already running straight outside. Like, it doesn't matter. Your plays don't develop fast enough for you to get outside.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can't, he's fat.
Fucking annoying as fuck.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And take it right on the 30.
Yeah, he's using number 55. I don't know if that's Cashman or who it is.
And the Jets will take over first and 10.
So I'm saying he's just...
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Throwing what?
On second down now. It's Bell, and able to work
Westbrook, fucking Bell just ran over several people.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Nobody got blocked, dude?
Maybe
Fuck,
not
man.
so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger
That
runs.
would have worked if they would have fucking blocked.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Beautiful play call, dude.
Third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another first and 10.
This.
Now it's Darnold. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Darnold. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting
really
there, and it's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions,
My God,
have the most success in this league.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. First and 10. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, it's Howard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh my God! You catch him behind the line and he drags my player for fucking 5 yards. I hate this game.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. His pass at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Oh, no wonder I'm fucking moving.
Try to punch it in with Howard.
Look at that. Look how easy it is to stop the run when you do that.
It's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He's offended because he's gay.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Oh,
it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt.
Well, he
on
might
those
be. I
first
don't
two
know.
drives.
So
He might be on the DL.
Because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the
Punt's
first
better.
drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Josh Allen. Yeah, Josh Allen. Yep. I was trying to do a strip ball, and then he got a free touchdown. Ooh, edge threat.
All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Ooh, boy, and strip
God, I am
specialist. Oh, my
seriously
God.
hoping for that with
Look to throw here.
Solomon Thomas.
And Ginger's like, oh, why don't you send me Josh Allen in the first with Fletcher Cox?
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you
And
suck my fat cock, you
incomplete.
stupid
Crisis
Ginger?
averted.
Yes.
Almost picked. Instead, second down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the
Spontaneous
quarterback.
personality.
And that's
I
exactly
love
what
that.
they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Like I said, he's got unfakeable. Edge.
Unfakeable,
Oh,
like nothing could go wrong.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
My God, that's so annoying.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that
Why don't
time.
my linebackers get back into that zone that fast?
When you see passes knocked down,
What don't I do wrong?
Sounds like you're swimming through the molasses too.
You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop.
He runs the same shit over and over. Yeah, that's all he's doing.
Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
Factor halfback.
Of course.
The Jets get in there for the sack. Ja'Kai Polite.
The fuck? Why wouldn't it fucking get through the fucking O-line that fast?
And we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Hold on.
I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite
Lamar
direction.
Jackson gets an upgrade? Oh boy. Is it learn how to throw the football? I'd be a big fan of that one.
Yee.
Throw power's 92. Really? Wow. Could have fucking fooled me, Lamar.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Yeah,
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of
Can
scrimmage.
play the same fucking game, guy.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Can you?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little
Oh
bit.
my God, I can't believe I didn't get that.
You know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
Threw it right to me.
For the quarterback.
Personality
That was good
thing, like,
recognition on that
when
play
you're
to
upgrading
hold them to
people.
no gain.
I feel like I haven't seen
15
this
yards
before.
on the play. 1st down.
Apparently he has a star everything, so.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell.
Blaine Newell's
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Bell. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Offensive
Yep.
linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really
Look,
embrace
it fills the blockers with your front line and not your linebackers.
Hey,
Your
hold on.
linebackers are free to
2
run.
minutes remaining
Yeah.
in the first half.
What do you think
10-7
about Freakout's
our score.
proposal?
I agree.
About-
Let's go with it.
About the X Factor.
Yeah.
Well, my question was, did he have X Factor at the beginning of the season?
That coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head
No.
down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in
Well, why the hell does he have it, but not in the building?
Because the fucking update was trying to.
No, he had that before. Like, I noticed it when him and Billy were playing.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll
So
never
this
know.
predates
we
the
didn't have to
update.
make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They run with Bell on 1st
No.
down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards.
T.Y. hit.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He's got an X Factor, but it doesn't. The ability doesn't show up.
After
The
the
weirdest
pickup of
thing I've
5,
ever
here's
seen.
2nd and 5.
I don't know. They can drop him down to Superstar and then move him back up to X Factor.
And it is incomplete here.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that
This
was a
isn't for
risky
you.
throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure
Yeah,
you
their
get
pressure
back
ability
within
any good?
yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason.
I'm
Kind of get
real
back to
on those,
those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
This guy gets it.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
So I'm done honoring them.
He's not really.
A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Yeah, he always gets off
Steps away
for the
to his
night
left.
on a weird
He'll
note
run
like
it.
that.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10,
Odds
but he's
are he
better off
probably
doing
does.
that than throwing an incompletion or even
None of
worse,
us
an
have ever thought
interception.
to ask because we really don't want to know.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first.
I don't even know who this
timeouts,
is.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Nope.
Darnold and the Jets come up third and long.
Though,
following
to be
the
fair,
sack.
I've never played
To be fair.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's a big boy.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He was true on his first
Casey got taken out too for Landry.
49 yards away. And this one is right down the middle.
You
So
know.
a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is taken at his 4.
Abraham Moises.
And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get away from the next person.
Bing bong bong gada bing bong.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. He's checking, he's in.
They'll throw now on the final play. Uncorks one for Davis. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Gada bing bong.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So we've reached halftime here
Coast,
on
don't be a
opening
bitch.
weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman
It's
ready
been
with
so
our EA
long since
Sports
I've actually
halftime
played
report.
this goddamn
Coach,
game.
we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys
Playing
are set
Super
up
Mario
shop at the 23-yard line.
Which one?
Super Mario World.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite
Dude.
subjects, tendency
Depressing.
breakers, or counters as I also like to call
Thanks for
them.
reminding
You've
me.
done things in a
It's caught
Oh my
inside
God!
the
Of course,
25.
throw up a fucking prayer and catch it.
Time for the Jets. 55
Ah, no, you
yards.
son of a bitch!
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And they'll get this down to the 10. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. On first down, Bell.
Oh my God!
Gonna take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Don't give me the fucking player closest. Give me the one 10 yards ahead.
And the Jets will extend their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Okay.
Here's Darnold, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
old dick. I said, what the
Back
fuck?
to throw,
I said.
Darnold. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends
No, I
their lead
missed
by 2
it.
more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Personally, I blame Kyle.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Fucking bitch.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Just runs right through my blockers.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
It's Usain.
3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And this is
You gotta
gonna
be fucking kidding me, dude.
incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
You're a nerd.
Nope,
How are
just
you
OG
supposed to get out of there
Super
without
Mario, bro.
knocking shit
As
over?
he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Why do I not hear you on top of a Yoshi
And he
right
gets
now?
it away. A
'Cause I haven't
kick
found
going
one
toward
yet.
the sideline. And no return here.
I don't know
Where
what the
will
fuck
they
you're doing.
spot it?
We need to
They
drop
say
everything
just
and go find
outside
a
the
motherfucking
20-yard
Yoshi.
line.
Play what? I don't have it.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other.
Now I
They
am.
just locked people down.
And that's
Oh my
gonna
God.
wind up incomplete.
This fucking
However,
game,
we
dude.
do have a flag down. Let's check in with
Hey.
the referee.
Let's go. Check 55, Mike. Go, go, go.
On 1st down, it's Darnold.
I missed it.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll
I
go
wouldn't
as a
have went
gain
to
of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been
I
taught,
want
right? Every bit of
my
the technique.
flying
But
abilities.
if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
He completes it to Boyd. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, you want a Yoshi? I found a goddamn Yoshi.
Yeah, you did. Now you get that motherfucking Yoshi some apples.
Who said Yoshi wanted apples?
Yoshi, you
Maybe.
go walk by an apple.
Maybe
and
Yoshi
doesn't
wants
eat it,
Defensive back
flesh.
out there for the Titans now here
Think
for
of that?
3rd
Huh?
down.
Think of that, smart guy?
Go find yourself a blue Yoshi.
Watch out, watch out. Check 4, check 4. Check 24, check 24. Set, coming.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell.
Oh my
Wait to find
God.
a cliff so I can drop him
Inside
off.
the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there. And
Just
the
because I
Jets
know
have
it
the
would hurt
first.
you, son.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and
Shoulda
I
never
both know
told
that in
me.
the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the
you did.
speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Switch.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll be brought down.
Oh my God, dude! You,
Here and a late flag as well.
why
I
is
think
both
this one's
games
gonna
doing
be a
this to me?
mask.
Because it's funny. Specifically.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 17 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit.
Because you're
Things
getting
looking
old,
good for
man.
them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh, shit. Specifically because I recognize the music.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He gets it to Brown.
shit,
Complete. And
No, I
that's
didn't.
going to be another 1st down as the
Rewind.
tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here.
It does
in this
when I
second
find it
half.
funny.
1st and 10. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone.
Bitch, I
And that's
might be.
caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd
In the
down.
next 5 years. There's literally 5 movies on why this is a bad idea.
Exit.
2nd and 10. Complete. It's Henry. 4 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
What the hell? I'm going to get that checked.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite getting him once again.
They just get this dude just gets instant pressure every time he runs this Tampa 2 play.
Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter
Yoshi,
number
no.
4.
I lost my Yoshi.
Mike 54.
He belongs to the sea now.
Again, it's Bell. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front.
What the hell should
to bring
just
this one
do?
home.
The Jets on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
55. Check. Watch 54. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Here's Darnold. Open man is Anderson.
Of course, they don't fucking drop it. 3 players around him. Does he drop the ball? Nope.
The drive
Nope.
stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The throw by Darnold, hauled in by the tight end Herndon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to...
Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's
Holy
3rd
shit.
down now.
Oh, man. I forgot about those things.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
26 Mike. Watch the twist.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Finds a seam inside the 40. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And finally down at the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And this is good. It was running
Onward
out
to
of
the
gas there
Donut
at the end, but he
Plains.
winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
You ready?
Childhood
The
nostalgia.
Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Suddenly
These
I
guys
was
had to
4
punt their
years
last
old.
possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in base...
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And Walker has it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42.
Watch the run, watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 22. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check, crunch.
Here's Bell.
Oh shit, a Goofy movie?
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one's going to come to an end. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long, and it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Jets, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I thought Apple was powerful until Disney created a snow day the same day they released Disney Plus. Hashtag genius.